Yesterday we left Dublin and we've arrived in Belfast this morning. Coming up in today's video, we decide not to get off in Belfast, but rather to enjoy the ship while she's lovely and quiet. You're going to see a lot of food and drinks, more food and more drinks. And in the evening we check out some of the entertainment that's going on around the ship. There's quite a lot going on this evening, so come on, let's go start the day. Welcome to day 5. Yeah, day 5. We're in Belfast today. I'll go into that in a little moment. We're just going to recap a little bit what we did last night. We had our meal in Sabatini's, which was absolutely gorgeous, but oh my goodness, the amount of food they give you.
Yeah, a little bit overwhelming for me. So many courses, about 5 or 6 courses. Pre-appetizers, middle course of pasta. We had risotto actually for that. And then when I got the main course, which is a veal, breaded veal, I expected it to be reasonable size. It was huge. So I got nowhere near, not even close to finishing that.
No, it was massive. To be honest, I missed out at least 1 course, maybe even 2 courses. And at the end of it, I still couldn't finish my main. So yeah, if you're going to go to Sabatini's, make sure you go hungry. That's all I'm going to say about that. But if you haven't seen the video, go and have a look at the previous video and it'll show you exactly what food we ate.
Yeah, we were so full at the end, we said, can you bring us the smallest dessert you've got?
And can we share it?
And we split it, and it was, well, we just had enough by then, yeah.
Yeah, it was
the food's lovely, it's worth doing, but be hungry when you go.
Yeah, we ended up coming back to the room for a lie down for a little bit before we went out. We then went for a stroll. Was like, oh, let's go and walk a bit of the food off, and we stumbled across a quiz in Princess Live. We didn't even stay in there, honestly. It was like a music quiz, and we started in the 60s. No clue. We just had no clue, did we? Even when they added to the 70s, we had no clue, so we just skulked out. We were getting a FaceTime from our grandson, so it was like we had an excuse. We thought we'll go and do the FaceTime with our grandson instead. And then we went and popped our head in the theatre. Looked like it was a good show, but I just wasn't in a mood for a theatre last night. So we ended up having quite an early night. We were walking around the atrium. We could see some of the singing that was going on. So we like to sometimes just stroll around, get a drink in the hand and stroll around and have a look at some things. So I probably didn't catch a huge amount of that yesterday. Anyway, go and check out yesterday's vlog if you haven't done so already. Today, like I say, we're in Belfast. Now, we've been to Belfast before. We came on Royal Caribbean and we went and did all the usual things like the Titanic Museum, and we went into the town. So we don't feel the need to get off today.
No, we didn't. It's only a few years ago we've done Belfast, so we're going to make the most of the ship today because it'll go a lot quieter.
Yeah.
So
we're going to show you what the ship's like on a port day when everybody's got off, because I'm kind of thinking most people will have got off today. So we're going to show you if there's any activities. We don't know what exactly happens on the cruise ship on a port day because we've got off the other days. Or we went in the spa, didn't we, at the Falmouth day?
Quite a few times, yeah.
So yeah, we're going to show you. Hopefully the weather looks all right this morning. We've had a real mixed bag of weather on this trip. It looks okay.
It doesn't look too bad at the window at the moment, yeah.
No, it looks clear blue. We keep looking out. Okay, looking out, expecting clouds to come. So what we'll probably do is, if the weather's okay, try and get a bit of time on top of the deck today. But yeah, we're going to go now. We're going to go and get some breakfast. We're kind of hoping most people will have got off the ship now. So the main buffet is going to be a bit quieter. So we're going to go and get some breakfast, and then you can come with us on our days. So here you had some mueslis and some yogurts, some fruits that you could all put on top. This was the juice station. Loads of fruit. Then you had like sausage and bacon, hams, beans, like a hash, boiled eggs, all the bacon, your baked goods. Hot milk, oatmeal, grits. Don't really know what that is. Yeah, breads and croissants, sandwiches, toasties,
And they had croissants made into sandwiches, pancakes. They're all good stuff.
So these are gluten-free options. A waffle station. So we're going to make some fresh waffles there. Donuts and pastries over here. All these pastries.
They even had bread and butter pudding with custard. And then some healthy options. So this was the juice bar. You got this free on the Plus package.
Round one for David is gone healthy. We went to the juice bar, which is in the middle of the buffet. And David's got some fruit and muesli. I've got the antioxidant, which is lovely. David's got the tropical twist, is it? I'll put the menu up. It's at the bottom one. But I think mine's nicer than his. Just going to say, on that video that I put on the breakfast, I went to the first section. I've just gone up to the second section, which I don't want to film because it's really crowded today. But it's got eggs and hash browns. There's a lot more choices, bagels and different things. So yeah, these hash browns and everything look really nice. But yeah, if you go to the first section and there doesn't seem to have something that you want, I can guarantee they'll have it at the second section. So we're just having our breakfast and we just poked our head out the window and we can see that looks like that's the queue for people getting a taxi into Belfast. I don't know whether people are sharing taxis, I don't know whether they've pre-booked them, but they just keep turning up the taxis. So I think they might just keep going, picking people up on a loop. The weather's nice today, so we've parked ourselves at the side of the hot tub. It's quite breezy, it is quite breezy, but we're overlooking the screen and the swimming pools, so we won't have far to get out of a hot tub because sometimes it is a bit cold when you get out, so we'll just quickly come and put our towels on. A bit of Miley. It's now quite, actually it's quite warm now, so we're gonna get some margaritas, and I think we're going to go in that hot tub there. This has been a bit of a nice bonus. Here's my husband coming to join me. So you got in, love? Only joking, you haven't got one. Look at him, margarita in hand.
Don't spill it.
Yeah, don't spill it. They prop on there quite nicely. There's a nice little ledge there for him. Yeah. It's really warm in here actually. Oh,
It's warm, isn't it?
yeah. And I think because it's sunny out as well, it's warm on my shoulders. The content of this video may be lacking because literally we're spending a couple of hours in this hot tub today. We have not moved. We've had some margaritas and we're more than happy to just be in the hot tub with the blue sky watching some concerts. Had to be done again after getting out of the hot tub. We were here by the pool. Had to be done again. And David reckons he wants a hot dog as well, but I'm not so sure. But I'm gonna enjoy these. The new Disney film Lion King one, I think it's called Mufasa, by the pool. We're just currently eating pizzas, so we've not got the optimum view, but we watched it in our stateroom and we really enjoyed it. What a good film. It's like the pizza wasn't enough food, so David wanted a hot dog and some chips. Because we haven't eaten enough today with the pizzas and hot dogs and things, we've decided to come and have one of our like premium desserts, but we're sharing one today. So yeah, we're gonna have, yeah, we can have 2 each per day, per person. We're gonna share this one. It looks pretty good. He's already started it. I'm gonna have a dig in now. I've had a drink called the Vanilla Sky at Good Spirit, and that's what's in it. fast becoming my favourite cocktail, this Vanilla Sky. David's had this one, which is a key lime martini. I don't think you've tried this one yet, have you? So we need to film you drinking it. He does love key lime pie, so I reckon he's gonna like this. Oh, maybe not.
It tastes a bit like key lime pie, yeah? It just tastes a bit like key lime pie.
Key lime pie, does it? So I'm guessing you like it then?
Put a crumb around the edge, it's like base.
What is it? I'm a bit close.
The crumb around the edge tastes a bit like a base of cheesecake, yeah?
Cheesecake?
The edge.
Right. I'm not so sure about that. I'm going to stick with my Vanilla Sky. But enjoy! Hi, so I'm going to do a little quick roundup of today, really. Everybody got off at Belfast, so the ship was lovely and quiet. And we were fortunate enough to have brilliant weather. So I may not have caught a huge amount of footage really today, because we had breakfast first of all, then we ended up in a hot tub for a couple of hours.
Yeah, the sun was shining. The top deck was very quiet today, so we went on in the hot tubs for a few hours, had some cocktails.
Yeah, what was good is like all the hot tubs were empty, so we didn't feel like we had to get out, because normally if you've got a busy cruise ship, you don't like to hog the hot tub. But yeah, we kept looking across and like, oh, this hot tub's empty, so we don't need to get out. So we sat in there for a couple of hours, had some margaritas in there, and we watched, like, there was different concerts on, different artists. So yeah, that was brilliant. We then had lunch up there, we had pizza and hot dogs. And then afterwards, we just went inside the ship and we had another gelato, cocktails. So yeah, we didn't really do any activities. So I said I was going to show you what the ship was like activity-wise, but because the weather was so nice, we didn't really do that. So I apologise. We're off out now. It's about 7:10. So we're off to the 7:30 show in the theatre. And then we'll have lunch after. No, not lunch. I always keep saying this. Dinner afterwards.
Late dinner tonight, yeah, quite late.
David keeps kicking the table. I apologise. So we're going to have dinner afterwards, and then we will I don't know what we've got planned. I love the fact that we don't have to plan anything. We just listen to music and follow it. So yeah, we're going to go now. We want to get our seats in the theatre, and we'll catch up later. I couldn't film this show, but I wouldn't want to ruin it, to be honest. But yeah, if this is on when you're on the cruise ship, it was really worth coming to see it. Chris Cox, yeah, good show. I've just got tomato soup.
Seafood deviled eggs.
David's got seafood deviled eggs. I got a whole little chicken. A whole little chicken. And what have you got, Dave?
A lobster tail. And a beef tenderloin.
These both look really good. Yeah.
How David looks on here. You can tell he caught the sun today. So, what did you think of your meal?
Excellent. The beef tenderloin with a lobster tail. Excellent. One of the best meals I've had here, actually. And what I liked about it wasn't too over-facing. It felt, although the specialty dining is very good, excellent, too over-facing for me.
Yeah, it is.
You put too big a plate of food in front of me, sometimes I get
That's it, you're done.
by looking at it.
Yeah.
And I think the portion sizes in the main dining room's just about right.
Yeah, perfect. I'll just turn the camera around.
It's a bit close. Yeah, my chicken was nice. Again, though, I found because it was a whole chicken, it was slightly over-facing. So I'm only going to have an ice cream tonight, which is actually my first dessert. I've not had any desserts when I've been here, so yeah, lovely meal. Creme brulee.
you try?
Have you got the crack on the top?
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, right, yeah. Very nice. Again, not too overfishing. I've had
No,
some
it's small.
crumble
It's just
that side.
no.
Lovely.
I'm just having vanilla ice cream. This is the Vista Lounge at 10 o'clock and it's just not being used. They had Gladiator on that's gone off at 10 o'clock and I don't understand why such a gorgeous venue like this isn't being used. There should be a band in here, there should be something. Sky Princess, this place was rocking every night. Yeah, very peculiar. Bar's quite cool outside of Princess Live, isn't it, Dave? The quiz questions get projected onto the bar, so you can actually play the quiz out here while you're drinking, and you're getting served by these guys who are brilliant. So, yeah, really cool place to sit and have some drinks. I also say, look at the size of that port of Bailey's. I asked for a drink of Bailey's. And look at that. I mean, I know there's ice in it, but crikey. A cruise ship is never complete without a silent disco. Look at little kid there. Little children enjoying, children down here, loving it. All ages. It's great family time, isn't it? Silent disco on a cruise ship. Been a lot going on tonight. Okay.
Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned. So we're pretty much tonight just moving around the different bars and having more drinks.
Bit of a bar crawl tonight.
A bit of a bar crawl tonight. And the silent disco's over there, so we're watching it. We haven't got the headsets. Everybody at this bar seem to have the headsets, but we're just quite happy just having a quiet drink.
And that's the end of another lovely day on board the Regal Princess. If you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe. It really helps the channel, we'd really appreciate it. Plus, it means you won't miss out on more things. For example, we have breakfast in the main dining room instead of the buffet for a change. We have our last visit to the Enclave. And we go to the theatre and enjoy what was probably one of the best theatre shows we've ever seen at sea. Absolutely outstanding. And we decided that we didn't want to leave our suitcases outside of our cabin the night before. We wanted to take them off ourselves. So we'll show you the process and how easy it was to disembark yourself. And for anybody who wants a nosy, this is what was going on around the ship today.